Azatia? 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 Azatia. Seeing as my channel is 5 years old, this is my 200th video, and I haven't yet acknowledged the fact I have over 500 subscribers, I've decided to do something a little more meta than my usual videos. Starting with the age-old question, what the hell's an Azatia anyway? Well, most importantly, it is not my name. It is simply the name of this channel. Literally, it means everything place and comes from a conline in my extensive world building project. Basically, I called this channel Azatia because I don't have any rhyme or reason to what I upload, so this channel sort of just has everything. As for myself, I go by a username I made for my Roblox account when I was like 9 or something. And that's Pun10123, which is also my channel handle. With all that out of the way, seeing as this is the 5-year anniversary of the channel, I think it'd be apt to talk a little about its history. Minecraft, The Quest Begins, not really, is the first video I ever made. Uploaded March 8th, 2020, it is footage of me walking around an incredibly laggy Minecraft world with a very low render distance. Recorded on Bandicam, I considered the entire video a failure after I realized Bandicam only recorded in 10-minute intervals and that it didn't capture any audio from my microphone. After this revelation, which only happened after I uploaded the video, I added the not really in parentheses and proceeded not to upload for more than a year. After that first Minecraft video in 2020, we enter what I like to call the first era of my channel. Taking place from around spring 2021 to late 2022, at this time I uploaded a bunch of in-joke heavy shitposts and memes, the first being how to bake a calculator. At this point in time, I was suckling off my school's Wii video subscription in order to edit videos without any watermarks, and I basically had no clue what I was doing whatsoever. I was pretty much uploading just for myself and some friends, which is why videos like the Greg Virus series, the J-Corp battle, the Chronicles, etc. probably don't make any sense to anyone. At the same time though, I wanted to start making videos that actually, had substance to them, resulting in redundancy and simplicity, the RF revolution. There are a few fun facts about this video. The first being that there are actually 2 different versions of it. The first, which is now unlisted, used text-to-speech and had background footage of the Zombies minigame on Hypixel, while the second, the public one, had me walking around my base on a server I was hosting and actually talking. This brings up the second fact. I recorded the video's footage while reading the script, resulting in several slip-ups and really boring background footage because I was trying to focus on 2 things at once. And the thing is, I don't even agree with the point I was making in the video. Like, besides the script's disastrous writing,
this mod has been...
I don't think RF is the problem of uninspired mod design. And I don't think mods having redundant components is necessarily a bad thing either. But I'll save that for a potential remake of the video. I was about to say, after that short foray into more focused content, I returned to in-joke shitposting. But that's not even true. Remember how I said there are 2 versions of the video? Well, they are both uploaded on the same day. More importantly, however, is that I uploaded an in-joke shitpost between the 2 versions. And that shitpost happens to be Invest in Bocash, the video that has haunted the trailer slot of my channel page for years, making it one of my most viewed shitposts. Continuing on, fall of 2021 was more of the same, posting strange Bocash associated videos that didn't really have an audience. This changed with that one Deltarune meme, which actually was just a normal meme despite mentioning Genshin Impact, which definitely won't appear again in this video. During this time I also uploaded Pun's meme music compilation, which was a failed attempt at making one of those meme mega mashups, but mostly just features songs shittily fading into each other. Ignoring the constant torrent of shitposts, there's actually a few more things of interest I uploaded in late 2021. Flashing Lights Bocash Destruction was an attempt at making one of those fever dream meme videos, however I had no idea what I was doing and the video is just like a bunch of clips playing on top of each other with music playing in the background. Why exactly is this video important? It represents an uptick in effort in my videos. The result of that effort won't be seen for another few years, but it does start to exist at this point. Next up on the list of important videos is actually one that's unlisted. Sad F2P spends some pre-moves. They say a picture contains 1,000 words, and thus a video must contain millions. So instead of talking about this masterpiece, I'll just show you a clip from it. Yeah, I'm not particularly proud of this one. Much of early 2022 continues just like 2021, shitpost after shitpost. In fact, it takes until August for us to reach our next milestone, that being it starts with 1, a mashup of Linkin Park's In the End and It Has to Be This Way from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. This was my first video to reach 100 views. It currently sits at 211 though, so it didn't really get popular or anything. I guess the algorithm propelled it further than the rest of my slop. Here we enter the second era of my channel, occurring from late 2022 to mid 2023. It is basically identical to the first era, except the shitposts gain more direction and there's a slight uptick in non-shitpost videos. The beginning of this second era is defined by a brief history of the open sign, which was really my first foray into videos that weren't solely contained in my niche. The video did relatively well for its time, garnering a few hundred views, and sort of broadened my horizons and what I was willing to do with the channel. That being said, it isn't a great video by any stretch of the imagination. It was pretty much just a summary of a few secondary sources, so there wasn't a lot of original research going on. Slightly less than a month after posting the video, I posted what I consider my biggest mistake on the channel, at least of the making of this video. And that is the Beatles if they were a good band. Jesus, I hate this video. I mean, I don't even care for Evangelion. For a video I put so little effort into, getting over 30,000 views was ridiculous. Like, I only have 2 videos over the 2K mark as I'm writing this. Plus, I get an occasional comment from some geezer complaining about how me making fun of the Beatles in a 13-second long meme is some sort of crime against humanity. Regardless, the video is definitely a milestone for the channel, even if it's one I wish never happened. Other videos of note during this time period include a few Geometry Dash showcases of joke levels I made, which sort of represent the shift of my channel's videos coming out of their in-joke ridden cave while still retaining the same shitpost-like qualities. Other than the Geometry Dash levels, the only other important video during this era was Supersymmetry Alpha. What is it? Like many of my videos during this time, the video was hastily put together and didn't contain a lot of helpful information, but it did attract the attention of some people associated with supersymmetry. While this wasn't relevant then, as I sort of just made the video and moved on, supersymmetry becomes very important in the channel's future, as you probably know. And yeah, that's Era 2 wrapped up real nice. Time for Era 3, which, if you've been paying attention to the thumbnails on screen, is a long one and contains a lot of low meters. Now, talking about low meters by itself could probably fill up a good few videos, so I'm going to briefly summarize it here and move on to the other notable content from the period. Basically, Low Meters is a band I made after I designed a few album covers. Yeah, the covers are older than the songs. Anyway, it sort of grew from there, and now I make music as a primary hobby. That's pretty much all there is to say without going further down than surface level, besides the fact that the songs contained within this era are horrible, and I mean downright unlistenable. Here's Pizza Couch, for example.
We hate yelling. We hate yelling. We hate yelling.
Yeah, can't really recommend listening to any of my early stuff. Besides the music, Era 3 also hosts the last vestiges of my shitposting era, containing what I consider to be 2 of my best, those being Nah, I'd Win, Greg Tech EBF Edit, and S. Omori Fan Mental Breakdown. Unlike usual, these videos both had an audience and a purpose, so while they didn't really get popular, I do think they're my best work in terms of shitposting. But that's pretty much all of Era 3, which was concluded by the release of my first Supersymmetry video. The release of this video really took the channel full circle from what I intended to be a Minecraft Let's Play channel into an actual Minecraft channel. Sure, I still upload my music, video essays, and other random stuff, but at the end of the day, you can always rely on me having a Minecraft video in the works. So yeah, that's a short history of my channel. I know I sort of skipped over the past year with the iceberg video and everything, but that isn't so much history as it is stuff that just happened. Hopefully you know a little bit more about this channel's history, why I uploaded what I did, and what I might upload in the future. Like always, have a great day.